Fix my hair. Gotta look good with the camera. Probably looks terrible, but that's okay. Hey you! Yes, you are my favorite. You wanna know why? Because you have stuck with me even though my video schedule has been terribly inconsistent. Not gonna lie. But I'm here now, and I'm with you, and we can share this bonding time again with another new video. Today, I am going to be relating to the other high schoolers out there, speaking about the most awkward moments that happen on a pretty regular basis in high school, at least for me. Without further ado, here come the awkward moments. Sometimes in class, it always seems to happen in pre-calc when we're having a test and the room is like dead silent. My stomach decides to make extremely loud, awkward, embarrassing sounds. I don't know if people hear it or if I just hear it, but to me it sounds super loud, like the entire class can hear it, and I'm just like squirming around like, oh my gosh, like I hope nobody hears this. Nobody's ever like said anything, but a couple times people have like looked over like, when they look at me like that, I'm thinking to myself like, hello, you're human too, like I'm pretty sure that's happened. It shows that your body's actually functioning, you know? I don't think that they should give me those looks. It's just rude. Like, oh. Another awkward situation is when I'm at lunch, just, minding my own business, and I'm having a conversation, and, everything's going pretty well, until food, like, falls out of my mouth. A chip just, like, falls out of my mouth, out of my plate or something. I mean, should I just pretend like it didn't happen and then just keep eating my chips, or should I be like, I'm afraid, like, everybody's gonna look at me and think, like, wow, she doesn't even know how to eat. Okay. Usually the period after lunch, I get really sleepy, like, really quick. And in that class, you watch a lot of movies, either that or the teacher lectures a lot. So sometimes I'm just, sitting at my desk, all peaceful, and I will start to fall asleep. So if the lights are off and watching a movie, I cannot be expected to stay awake. Like, I will fall asleep, not like fall asleep, like have my head like on my desk completely and be out of it, but I'll be like, sometimes I've like woken up and I realize like people are like looking at me and laughing, and the teacher never says anything, so she probably like watches me like go like this like the whole class and probably laughs to herself. That's just awkward. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. Again, with people looking at me, like, I'm just not feeling the whole, like, people judging me. Ugh, that's awkward. I'm walking down the hallway, and you see somebody who's, like, your acquaintance, but you're not really close friends. Either that or you used to be friends with them. They'll be walking one way, and I will be walking towards them, and there will be, like, nobody else in the whole hallway. So I'll, like, see them, like, 100 feet away, and we'll just be, like, walking towards each other, and I'm thinking to myself, like, should I, like, smile and make eye contact, or should I, like, totally avoid eye contact so it doesn't, like, turn into an awkward, like, hey. Sometimes I, like, look and make eye contact with them, and then they look at me, and then I'm like, oh, that was rough. Like, that was just an uncomfortable moment. So... Other times, it's the situation where maybe you're in like the lunch line and I try to like strike up a conversation with like a stranger or somebody that looks like they're a nice person. Eventually that moment always comes where like if they are not very social, they like won't know what to say, so they'll just be like, they'll just be like, and then neither of us will know what to say, so I'll just be like, oh, we're just standing here together, having nothing to say. Finally, when we get out of the line, it's like the awkwardness is over. I don't know, is that painfully awkward to anybody else? Yeah. In the classroom, when I have a question, I'll raise my hand, and either the teacher's distracted, or maybe they just don't really like me that much, so I'll just raise my hand for like a minute, maybe, and they won't even notice, and everybody else sees that my hand's up, and it's just like, okay, here we are, and eventually I just put my hand down. I'm just like, oh, forget that question, like, I guess I'm just not important enough, so I'll just put my hand down, and everyone can see that I've been rejected. Oh my gosh. during passing time, I'll just be walking and suddenly when I turn a corner, I'll see that an ex-boyfriend is like over there at the other end of the hallway that I'm about to go. So if he's not looking, sometimes I'll just like turn around and like go the other way. Be like, oh, I'll just be going this way now so that I don't have to see them. I can go on and on about the awkward things that happen to me on like a day-to-day basis, but I think I'll cut it off here so that I don't go rambling on for another like 5-10 minutes. As you can probably tell, I love ranting about people and life. Thank you specifically watching this until the end for sticking around and not giving up on me, even though I have not been a very reliable YouTuber. Thank you, and new videos are to come soon. Love you guys. Bye.